If you think too deeply about life, you're not broken, you're not negative, and you're not wasting your time in your own head. Psychology shows that people who think deeply about life usually aren't lost. They're searching for meaning in a world that rewards distraction. You don't just live experiences, you analyze them. You don't just feel emotions, you question where they come from and what they're trying to tell you. And because of that, life feels heavier for you than it does for most people. From a young age, you may have noticed that your mind doesn't switch off easily. While others move from moment to moment, your thoughts linger. You think about existence, about purpose, about why people behave the way they do, about what really matters and what doesn't. Psychology refers to this as deep cognitive processing. Your brain doesn't skim reality, it dives into it. Most people are focused on what is happening. You're focused on why it's happening. That difference changes everything. One major reason you think deeply about life is heightened awareness. You notice contradictions others ignore. You see patterns beneath surface events. You question systems, norms, and expectations that most people accept without thinking. Psychology shows that heightened awareness often leads to existential questioning. Once you start seeing beyond appearances, it's hard to go back to simple answers. That's why small talk feels empty, routine feels meaningless, and shallow goals don't satisfy you. You want your life to make sense, not just look successful. Another reason is emotional depth. You don't feel emotions in passing, you sit with them. Joy makes you reflective, sadness makes you introspective. Even neutral moments make you think. Psychology shows that emotionally deep individuals tend to reflect more because emotions trigger meaning making. Your mind is constantly asking, what does this say about me, about others, about life itself? This makes you thoughtful, but also tired. Thinking deeply can feel isolating. People tell you, don't overthink, just enjoy life. Stop making everything so serious. But psychology explains that deep thinking isn't a choice. It's a cognitive style. Your brain is wired to explore complexity. Simple answers don't satisfy you because they don't feel true. Another reason you think deeply about life is early maturity. Many deep thinkers were forced to grow up mentally before they were ready. Maybe you had to understand emotions early. Maybe you observed adult problems too soon. Maybe you became self-aware faster than others. Psychology shows that early emotional awareness often leads to lifelong reflection. You learn to look inward because the outside world didn't fully make sense. This is also why you may feel older than your age mentally. You've been thinking about life for a long time. Another factor is that you're not easily distracted. Many people avoid deep thoughts by staying busy. Noise, entertainment, constant stimulation. You don't. When things slow down, your mind doesn't panic. It goes deeper. Psychology shows that people who tolerate stillness are more likely to confront existential questions. Silence brings answers, and sometimes uncomfortable ones. This is why you may feel both fascinated and overwhelmed by your own thoughts. Thinking deeply about life can also come with emotional weight. You think about mortality, about time passing, about whether your choices matter. While others are chasing the next distraction, you're questioning direction. This doesn't make you pessimistic. It makes you aware. Awareness is heavy. Another reason is that you value truth over comfort. Psychology shows that many people unconsciously choose comforting illusions over uncomfortable truths. You don't. You'd rather understand reality as it is, even if it's complex, uncertain, or uncomfortable. That's why you struggle with surface-level optimism. You don't want reassurance. You want understanding. This mindset can make you feel different, disconnected, like you're standing slightly outside the flow of normal life. But here's what psychology makes clear. People who think deeply about life are often the ones who create meaning, not just consume it. They're the thinkers, the observers, the integrators. They don't just live life, they try to understand it. And while that can feel heavy, it's also powerful. Because once you understand something deeply, you're not easily controlled by it. If you think too deeply about life, it doesn't mean you're stuck. It means you're aware. It means you're searching for alignment, not distraction. And it means your mind isn't built to skim the surface of existence. It's built to explore depth. Sometimes that makes life feel harder, but it also makes it meaningful. If you want more psychology videos that explain why your mind questions things most people ignore, subscribe now. The next video might help you understand your thoughts instead of fighting them.